Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, December 16th, 2025. We're standing on Skyline Parkway, about a quarter mile east of Glenwood Street, continuing with the Monitors project of visiting all the parks in the city, from smallest to largest. We started at park number 162, and we have now worked our way up to park number 7. At 395.15 acres, it is Hawk Ridge. Up here above the lakeside neighborhood, which you can get a look at here. And the road is closed here for the winter, just as it is on the far western end of Skyline. For such a big park, there's actually not that much information about it. It says it was established in 1972. Hawk Ridge, of course, famous for bird watching, migratory bird watching. So when the birds migrate, they don't want to cross Lake Superior, so they come down the shore, right over Hawk Ridge. And it's a whole, almost a party atmosphere. Tons of people set up here with their binoculars and scopes doing bird counts during migrating season. Pretty interesting. So Hawk Ridge, the park extends down the other side, the back side of the ridge away from the lake, and a little way down this side. But the bulk of the park is off that way. You can see this is quite heavily used here in the winter. It's all beat down. I'll probably just take a trail off through the woods here for a little bit, and that'll be the video. Very warm today. The car said 37 degrees when I left it. 3 days ago it was 10 below zero. Four days ago maybe. Hawk Ridge converges with a number of different parks. Amity Park, which follows Amity Creek, is down, flows along the bottom of the ridge on that side. And Lester Park connects with Hawk Ridge on the eastern end of it. I suppose we'll just go ahead and take this one. snowmobile track. Got a mountain bike trail here, Hawk Ridge Trail. Meeting up with the bigger snowmobile trail here. Looks like this one's actually been groomed. Well, I just don't have a lot to say today. Lots going on with the paper. A lot of people hollering at me. A lot of people applauding me as well. Duluth has a lot of parks, as we have shown, but not really a lot of what I would call impressive forests. Most of them are pretty average. Popples and birches, lots of invasives. There are pockets here and there of really nice examples of hardwood forests and old growth white pines and things, but those are the exception. The rule is more like this. Man, I think I overdressed. I didn't realize it was so warm. 37. My goodness. I already shed my hat here. At least the trail's pretty packed. Not sinking in the soft snow. Man, people were really hollering when I posted about the Leicester golf course having a lot of unleashed dogs on it. I'll have to go back there here one of these days. I posted 2 sentences saying that I saw about a half dozen unleashed dogs. The dogs were happy, but I was less so. That's what I wrote. Man, people took offense to that. A lot of people also supported it, but man, people were hollering, calling me a Karen, calling me names, liberals. The best one is cat owner, which is accurate. I do own a cat, so pejorative term, I guess, to some. Man, that one little observation, people just lost their cool. So biased. I'm spreading the word about this so-called newspaper. Like I said, there's a whole network of trails all through the woods in there. It's actually pretty easy to get lost, or at least get a little turned around, because there's no rhyme or reason to them. It's just a kind of a tangle. This snowmobile track is sort of the western boundary of the area where all the trails are. Looks like we're starting to descend here. So this eventually goes down to Amity Creek, which is Amity Park. I guess people really think they have a right to run their dogs off leash in the old Leicester golf course. It's not like I'm the one person who's concerned about that in the face of a million who don't care. There's about 50-50 divide. People describing their unwelcome encounters with unleashed dogs, which I have also had my share of in my life. Perfectly legitimate concerns. The dog owners really didn't have, the ones who wanted the unleashed dogs really didn't have reasons for why it should be allowed, other than
They love to run. They just ignore anybody who has a negative experience or story. So basically, half of the population just dismisses the other half. But I suppose I'll keep my thoughts on that until I actually go back there again. It's been many years actually since I walked on this part. I'm not sure if this must be Amity Creek here. Gotta be. I think I'll just head this way. You got a mountain biker here. Just wait for them to go by. Oh look. Speaking of an unleashed dog, there's one right there. Yeah. See? Didn't really listen to the owner there. She's like, come back. It ran back to her and then saw the biker and ran up to it. Oh, yeah, a hawk with a dead bird or something. Got some prey there. It was carrying prey. Huh. I don't know what kind of bird that was. I wish I knew my birds better. When you think about unleashed dogs, just think if human beings were like that. Like, see some random person just running up to you, running circles around you, maybe jumping up on you. And of course, dogs have teeth as well, so to make that analogy more accurate, this person running around would have to be carrying a knife, just running, you know, could be friendly, smiling happily, running along with his knife, running around you with his knife, maybe jumping up on you, not stabbing you because he's friendly, but, you know, you think there would be concern then? Somehow, dog owners don't see it that way. And I'm not saying all dog owners either. One of the most impressive community groups in Duluth is Duluth Dog Parks. They've done so much work organizing, dealing with the city in order to get permission, fundraising, building the dog parks, and it continues their maintenance activities, social media presence. Just an incredible amount of work that they do that really adds value and enhances the city. I've liked them ever since I got to know them. I guess 7 or 8 years ago I first started reporting on the dog parks. Whereas the case with Lester Golf Course, it got closed and people just started using it to run their dogs lazily, not doing any work. In fact, probably doing less work because the dogs run far ahead and poop and such, and the owners aren't going to find that poop or even care to. Just leave it. So those kind of people do not inspire confidence that their dog is necessarily going to be well trained, since they're kind of lazy. It's like squatters' rights sort of taking over a space just by their mere presence. Well, if I see another trail heading back up to, and I might right here. Oh yeah, this power line. So one of the trails does come down this power line, if I remember right. Somewhere around here. Guess I'll just head up here. It says trail closed. That's not true. So we basically walked down the side of Hawk Ridge. Now we're looking back up it. Oh, here's that trail I was remembering right here. Actual packed on trail. Ah, much easier walking. It even has a name. The Power Line Trail. Very appropriate. more of the trail network here. Crossing. Ridge Loop Trail. How you doing?
Hey, hi there.
Just
Pretty
passed.
nice day, huh?
Beautiful. It's 50 degrees warmer than 4 days ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So here we are, back on top of the ridge. Middle Trail, Maple Woods Trail. Well, there's Skyline Parkway again. Guess we'll call it good. A low-key walk in park number 7, Hawk Ridge. Thanks for watching.